Today's subscription spot, we are having a look at the Tokyo Treat February 2016 subscription box service. www.tokyotreat.com for fun and tasty Japanese candy delivered to your house every single month. The February box has arrived. I got myself a knife. I'm cutting the seal. Let's open this up and find out what we got inside from Tokyo Treat for February 2016. With Tokyo Treat, you get a multitude of different things inside. You also get yourself a Tokyo Treat Volume 2 February 2016 Valentine Edition. Oh, with love from Tokyo Treat. It shows us the different people that have opened up the Tokyo Treats. No, you don't see Spot there. So sad. One of these days, we have a Kawaii Monster Cafe. Haruyuko? I don't know if that's the correct way to pronounce it. Tokyo Treat News. The Sapporo Snow Festival. String candy and, what is that? Muscat Taste. Because it shows you how to make it do-yourself. Oh, you know there's going to be do-it-yourself kits in here. One Lucky Treat gets all these. Every month, all of our subscribers are automatically entered for a chance to win our Lucky Treat full of awesome treasures from Japan. Perfect to share with your loved ones. Speaking of sharing, well, actually more speaking of, let's backtrack that. Speaking of food, you probably might hear my tummy grumbling. I don't know why. I've eaten just enough that it seems my tummy now won't stop making noise. I feel like I'm having a conversation with my tummy. At any rate, inside is what this will show you everything that you get inside in the small, regular, or premium edition. Premium edition will basically have the next tier back, and then have these as well. Okay? Okay. Let's put that to the side. The first thing we're going to have a look at, that looks like that's a stew. It's from Tohato. These are little ringlets. This is Nugawa Mental... No, wait, that's not right, is it? Let's have a look here. Let's check my guide. No, that's not correct. Scratch that. There's actually, on the top it says Nugawa, or Nugiwa Mentai Mayo flavor. But actually that does not have the same image as this one right here. This one looks like it's a stew. Maybe there's a page before. Let's check and see if there's a page before. There is not. Is there a page after? No, there's not. Okay. So presumably, this looks like it's a stew because it's got meat, tomato, onions, carrots. I'm guessing that's a stew. Oh, it's also baked potato, but that's probably just made out of potatoes. If anybody knows, let me know, because unfortunately, this guy right here, Spot, does not know Japanese. But we're going to take our kniffy. I know how to use a knife. Open that up. Very loosely, I might add. I did a horrible job of cutting that. I acknowledge that. There's one of the ringlets there. They're all that same sort. They kind of look like little rubber bands. Let me not entertain the idea of eating rubber bands. That would not be good for you. If your doctor says, I don't feel like you have nearly enough rubber band in your diet, go immediately to another doctor. Don't even think twice. Just say, oh yeah, okay, I'll keep that under advisement. Go immediately to another doctor. All right, let's give these a try. I have no idea what flavor these are, but let's give them a try nonetheless. From Tohato, here we go. I'll just bang the camera as well. Well, kind of tastes... It kind of tastes like a beef stew, like a beef soup. I taste the onions, I taste the tomato. I taste a little bit of something that could be the equivalent of beef. Let's try another one. To be honest, there goes my tummy. It actually tastes more like tomato. Like a spicy tomato. Doesn't really have a lot of flavor in it, I must say, though. It's okay. It almost just tastes like ketchup ringolos. I'm guessing ketchup ringolos. That's kind of what I would be gearing myself towards thinking this was, is ketchup ringolos. My phone is also ringing. Maybe somebody's actually calling me right now to say, it is not ketchup ringolos. I know it's not ketchup ringolos, but I can't quite pinpoint the flavor. Moving along, we got ourselves, oh, I think these are actually chopsticks. Let's open these up. My phone is still ringing. Don't worry, I'll call them back. If they were close friends, they would know I'm probably, this is the day that Spot does his reviewing, they would probably say to themselves, oh, right, this is the day that Spot does, they call me Spot. This is the day that he does his reviewing. I should have known before I called him. Yeah, we got ourselves some wooden chopsticks. Chopsticks, depending on the day, some days are better than others, depending on the day, I either know how to do chopsticks, and then other days I just feel like I might as well just be using chopsticks with 5 thumbs. Nice pair of chopsticks there. I can use that the next time I have sushi. I can actually even take this to the sushi restaurant. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. Girl would lean down. Sir, you want some chopsticks? Actually, no, I'm good. I brought my own. I had them in my pocket. I might probably get booted. Guaranteed I would get booted out. Whereas I didn't know the other ones, I can tell you that these are definitely tacos. In fact, the legend tells me it's Don Taco chili taco flavored chips. Whatever it is, it has 10%. 10% of something. What? I don't know. Maybe it's 10% more? It's not a very big bag, but apparently it's got 10% more of something. If I spoke Japanese, I would be able to tell you. Unfortunately, I don't. Unfortunately, I can't. It's a very small chip. It's kind of a smaller Dorito. Let's give this a try. The Don Taco chili taco flavored chips. Here we go. Can you hear that? That's my tummy. Strangely, they don't really taste so much like taco, though. They taste like chili. I feel as if we're almost 2 for 2 here. It tastes like a chili-flavored tomato soup. I don't really taste elements of taco, though, other than chili flavor. They're not bad by any stretch of the imagination. They're not terrible, but they don't feel, I don't feel like they taste like taco. 2 for 2. I don't know. This isn't really the month of love so far for flavors. We also have some string, or at least let me correct myself here. Looking at the legend, this is string candy, grape, and muscat taste. The two sweet and yummy flavors of grape and muscat come together in these chewy string candy. The candy can be twisted together to create fun and unique shapes and flavor creation. Get creative and get snacking. I could be as friendly with this rabbit. These two the bear and the rabbit. Oh, there's a monkey up there too. They're all kind of hanging out, being friends. Friends to the end, playing with string candy. Well, you don't get much. You don't really get much in the way of string candy inside. I guess this is grape. Or, I don't know. I guess I'll have to try it to know for certain. One is yellow, one is pink. Let's try the pink first. That's definitely grape. Let's try the yellow. The muscat almost comes across more like a white grape, and then we've got a Concord grape with the pink. It's very weird because it's got the texture and consistency of chewing gum, but it's not gum that you're going to be chewing. You can be swallowing it. So it's kind of like eating gum and then swallowing it, which I might also say is a no-no. Don't ever do that. Don't swallow gum. Your tummy, my tummy's growling, but your tummy's going to be doing worse things when you start swallowing gum. This is a bonus snack from Glyco Cream Colon. That sounds good. Looking at the legend here. Legend, legend, legend. What are you going to tell me, legend? It actually doesn't say. This is another one that's not on here. Do you see it? No, I see Pocky. I see grain gummy. I don't actually see this particular flavor. But because it's a bonus snack, maybe they've just thrown it in because it's like their way of saying, Happy Valentine's Day, subscriber. This is for you. Thank you for enjoying our monthly snack boxes. It's the least we could do. Well, the least I can do is eat it then. Thank you. Thank you for my way. Thank you for adding this to my box of delight. There's the bag right there. Opening up the bag just a little bit more. Just enough to access it. I think we've had these before. There's like a, it's almost like those tubes of cookies. Let me explain myself here. Tubes of cookies. They usually come in like an assortment of chocolates. And there's cookies with chocolate on the top. And then there's these kind of like long straws. They're like my favorite, but they're cookie. It's that same sort of texture consistency as these, although it's got a cream filling. That being said, let's give these a try. I yes, in fact, have had these before and quite enjoyed them. Very sweet. The cookie isn't so much sweet, it's the filling inside that's doing it. Very delicious, though. I feel like that actually has redeemed the rest of the box, where the other box was kind of just, The colon from Glyco has redeemed it. This is probably the point where Spot does not redeem himself, however, because we have Collis Straight Gum. Well, this is gum, so I'm actually going to keep that for the last. But in typical fashion, it looks like we've got ourselves a do-it-yourself kit. Yes, one of these days, Spot's going to do these do-it-yourself kits. I know everybody jumps all over me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody. Don't jump all over me. This is Crazy's Mr. Fun Bakery do-it-yourself kit. I will just put that right there. I guess it's a bit of a running gag that Spot continues to say he's going to do it, and he really hasn't yet. He has not delivered the goods. This is Pocky Sapporo, and this is sweet red bean soup. This delicious sweet drink is made from the unforgettable and delicious red beans. What? Often used in traditional Japanese confectionaries, enjoy warm and bubbling in a mug, or for the perfect tasty brew during the winter seasons. Of course, the drink can also be enjoyed straight. Let me just read this. The font. Ah, my eyes! I feel like I'm getting old. Well, I am getting old. It says, of course, the drink can also be enjoyed straight from the can, but we recommend at least putting it in a bath of boiling water first to enjoy it in its heated glory. I'm going to level with you. Come here for a second. I'm going to level with you. I don't have a heating source at the moment, so I'm going to actually have to try this as is, straight out of the can. I'm so sorry. But I guess I can kind of gauge the overall flavor of it, even though I'm not necessarily going to be heating it up. Sweet bean, red soup. Not sure. Give it a try. I guess it's more a soup than a drink, but I'm just going to drink this out of the can. Here we go. Wow, that's strange. It's sweet, but it has the flavor of beans. So imagine taking like red beans or baked beans and adding it to like a sweet syrup. You have the flavor of beans, but you have the sweetness of a drink. Yes, Spot could have also warmed this up as it recommended that I do. But from a flavor profile, very interesting. Very strange. I can't say I dislike it, but it is jarring to try something so sweet that tastes like beans. I'm actually going to put this to the side. I'm just going to put it on the floor because I know if I don't, I'm going to spill it. And as soon as I spill it, it's going to be everywhere. Okay, so moving along. I also just checked my phone to see who was calling. Moving along, we got ourselves some beans. This is Kasugai beans. Well, jelly beans, not quite the red beans that we had to look at. This is, let me say, grain gummy. They call them grain gummies, even though they're kind of more like jelly beans. And let's see, I might actually have to need a knife for this. Cut that open. See if I can get it underneath. Where's the perforation here? They make it seem so simple at the top there, but I don't see a little tab piece. Oh, maybe there is. Okay, never mind. Boy, do I have egg on my face. Okay, so it's an assortment of beans. We're going to try the grape one first because you know how I feel when it comes to grape flavored anything. Let's give it a try. I quite like the flavor, but I must say the jelly beans themselves are extremely chewy. Let's try a pink one here. I can't quite place that one. It kind of tastes like a coconut or pina colada. But the jelly bean is extremely chewy. I'm sitting here gnawing away at these jelly beans. Let's put those to the side. And we still got more in here. Good old Pocky, ever reliable Pocky. This is Pocky strawberry flavored from Glyco. You get 2 packs inside. Pack number 1. I can keep the other one sealed. I can give that to a friend, but we'll open up pack number 1. You always enjoy Pocky, a good Pocky from time to time. There's one of them. It did break off. That's not the full length of it. You know what? I don't want to mislead anybody. So I'm going to reach in. We're going to grab one that hasn't broken off. There you go. Just so you guys can see. Look how much stuff we have everywhere. There's the Pocky right there. It's kind of a breadstick kind of cookie. And then you've got the frosting of strawberry over top. That being said, let's give it a try. We kind of had Pocky before. I think I might have actually even had strawberry Pocky before. But nonetheless, let's give it a try. You know what the flavoring reminds me of? No, Spot, what? It kind of reminds me of Carnation Instant Breakfast. Have you ever had that? It's a drink. You make it for breakfast if you can't get a full meal in your system. But it tastes like strawberry flavor. Strawberry flavor Carnation Instant Breakfast. You're going to love it in an instant. It's good. Good flavor to it. Let's try just the stick itself. It's kind of like the flavor of a sugar cookie. Not a lot of flavoring, mind you, but the strawberry frosting more than makes up for it. And we'll put that to the side. We are running out of space at an alarming rate. Let's see what else we have in here. We have, this looks like a cookie of some sort. This is Princess Lost Treasure. Oh, this involves reading. Enjoy these retro double berry cookie crisps from us to you. The crunchy exterior pairs amazingly with the sweet filling on the inside that you will want, that will have you wanting, my eyes, that will have you wanting more and more. They actually put an extra more in there. The adorable packaging reminds us of a time when Mario and Princess Peach first came to be. Is that what this character is supposed to be? I guess outfit-wise, it does look like Princess Peach, but the hair looks like Goldilocks. All right, let's open this up. More sweet goodies, as opposed to savory. I feel like we've had more sweet things than we've had savory things. Kind of looks like a twisted breadstick. And there's going to be apparently something inside. Let's give it a try. I can't place the kind of cookie it is, but the inside is like a strawberry filling. The cookie is more of a kind of a more denser cookie. I can't say that I dislike it. It's quite good. Let's put that to the side. Spot's going to try not to make too much of a mess here. And it looks like we've got ourselves a Rice Krispie square. That's my guess, at least. This is Kiki and Laya Strawberry Crunch. But it does look like it is a Rice Krispie square. Let's investigate further. Yes, in fact, it does look like it is a Rice Krispie square. Rice Krispie treat. Just marshmallow and crisp cereal. There's probably something else going in there as well. Let's give it a try. It kind of tastes like, this is going to be a stretch, kind of tastes like a Rice Krispie treat mixed with like a cookies and cream chocolate bar, kind of mixed with something else. It looks like there's like little candy sprinkles in there. My tummy is still grumbling. Again, I can't say that I dislike it. It actually has a good flavor to it. So much so, Spot finished the rest of it. That's good. We are coming down to the last two things in this substantially large Tokyo Treat box. This is Fujiya Look. And I'm not sure what I'm looking at. It looks like it's chocolate covered. Let's check the legend. Let's go back to the legend, shall we? Look's 2 types of strawberry. Look brings us a delicious chocolate-coated strawberry treat with strawberry delivered to us in 2 different ways. Enjoy the majority of the interior as a creamy strawberry filling, and the very middle is a jelly-like texture of the red fruit. We know you guys will love it. All right, let's see. How do we open this? It looks like we can open it from the front. Very nice. Very neat. Tummy's still growling. Oh. Maybe my tummy's trying to tell me something. Maybe it's trying to communicate with me, kind of like I'm an alien life form, even though it would be strange because it's part of me. Maybe my tummy's trying to tell me something, and I'm just not listening. There's one of the squares right there. It says look. I'm going to try to take a bite of it so I can show you guys the inside of it. Inside, it's a strawberry filled candy. It's okay, but the thing for me is I don't tend to like fruit flavored things that are covered in chocolate. Chocolate, orange filling, cherry filling, anything. When you cover it with chocolate, when you get the assortment chocolates, those are usually the chocolates that I don't eat. I just avoid it like the plague. These aren't horrible, but it's not something I would enjoy eating. Which then finally brings us to, we have 2 little, well, we have a boy and a girl lollipop. Perfect way to kind of wrap up the month of love, the month of February, the month of Valentine's Day. This is Fujiya Pico Poco chocolate. Presumably these are probably the exact same to one another. Neighbors have started their car outside. Presumably these are the same to one another, so I don't necessarily need to try both. But there's one of them right there. This, I guess, is the boy. Short hair. Could also, I guess, be the girl. And maybe the boy's got wearing bows in his hair. Possible. It's on a stick, and I've learned my lesson before. Don't bite down on the full size of this, because you probably can see it here. The plastic is probably about, halfway, if not 2/3 of the way up this chocolate. You don't want to be breaking off pieces of plastic, or you don't want to be breaking your teeth. So that being said, I'm just going to be very careful. I'm going to give it a try. I probably know it's just going to taste like chocolate. I'm going to give it a try. Here we go. Luckily, I didn't break a tooth. That's good. Not bad chocolate. If you've ever had an advent calendar for Christmas time, it's that same sort of chocolate. Almost a semi-sweet chocolate. It's not bad. I like the flavoring of it. And this section here tastes like strawberry, and then we kind of got like the white chocolate flavoring as well. I know this part because we've had these kind of lollipops before. The other one I'm going to save for a sweetheart or a friend. I'm just going to keep that and say that's for you. Happy Valentine's Day. Well, we certainly have gotten ourselves quite the haul this time around. As you can see, we have filled up this entire camera view full of snacks and sweets and so much more. And a do-it-yourself kit that Spot has still. One of these days, guys, one of these days. Today's subscription spot. Spot's never going to do it. No, I will. One of these days. Today we're having a look at the Tokyo Treat Volume 2, February 2016 Valentine's edition of a monthly treat Japanese snack box. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more subscription spots heading your way as we have a look at other things that can come to your house every single month. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.